Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here.
You're not auditioning for the role. Are you going for Brownie's role? Actually,
I'll never go on that show again.
no. Well, you could host it.
Hosting role. Yeah, Julia and I, we'd make a great combination.
Not bad.
Oh, Julia,
Next
you stop
time.
flirting with me. Let's have a look at the next trial.
Oh, I think you've already had a couple of hosting roles that didn't go too well.
What do you mean, 20 to 1?
Oh, you just missed out on Wheel of Fortune as well, didn't you?
Not Wheel of Fortune, mate. What was it?
Family Feud.
Family Feud.
yeah.
Right, Dan, you got me a beauty.
Well, Whipper
Got me
was
an
told.
absolute beauty.
Whipper was told he was next in line. You did really well. You're next in line. And then we
so
spoke to
good.
Jonesy from Jonesy and Amanda, and Jonesy said I got told the exact same
Then
thing.
we spoke to everybody. They all said they were next in line. I didn't realise the line was so long. That's okay.
I mean,
Grant,
Tony
here's a
Barber.
gun.
We ran into Tony Barber. He said I was next in line. Baby John Burgess, he was next in line as well.
Daryl Summers was standing in front of me. Just went on and on. Let's talk about Dicko. You know what? I like listening to Dicko speak.
So do I.
I think he's great talent. I think he's brilliant, and he always was on Australian Idol, and he also had a great sense of understanding of the broader picture, and I reckon that's Dicko's strength. Knew the industry back to front.
And no BS with
No BS with Dicko.
He will tell you straight to your face.
He's great talent.
What's going on in his mind?
Did you see Kerry Ann?
Yeah.
Dummy spit for cack attack. Gone. Wouldn't eat a bull's nut or something.
I can understand that.
Nibble on a testicle and get involved.
Well, it's, like if you're going into the jungle, you understand what's going on. I mean, you've got to, and I agree, there's probably certain things that you don't want to drink and you don't want to eat, but it's a team effort.
Yep.
You've got to win these stars so everybody eats.
You want to feed them? You got to eat the nut. Anyway, Dicko's gone on talking about Australian Idol, and it was extraordinary because he was talking about how big it was and how successful Guy Sebastian was, and how his album, once he had won Australian Idol, went straight to the top. The sales were through the roof. Have a listen to this story.
He'd won Idol and we'd been a massive success. Fastest selling album in all time, beat Whispering Jack. And then we went out and took him for a bowl of pasta. And after the lunch, handed him an envelope. And he said, "What's this?" We said, "It's your first royalty check for all the records you've sold." And he took out, and as a check, it said, "Guy Sebastian, $1 million. Oh. And he was 21, and he was like, to see a kid's face like...
That would have been awesome.
And I said, "What are you going to do with it?" He went, "I'm going to buy a tinny and take my brother's fishing." I went, "Yeah, good work."
That's amazing.
21 years old, straight to the top, fastest selling album ever, and $1 million.
It's amazing. Well, they're just on that was, and I'm not taking it back
Shannon Noel.
to my show, but the year that I went on, The Secret was $1 million.
Yep.
And I remember Trevor who won it, and afterwards...
Did you know in the house when you were in there that it was a mill?
No, had no idea.
Right.
So it was revealed around about a month later. And then people were going, "Oh, did you know? Were you thinking about it?" I honestly didn't. I didn't think I could win it because I think Trevor was just your normal punter. He wanted to propose to his missus.
He
and
didn't
everyone
bash a
loved it.
blow-up kangaroo, did he?
No, he didn't.
No.
But I remember after we got out, we had to do this promotion together, right? And I was with him when he went to the ATM, and he said to me, "Yesterday, I had about $280 in my bank account." He went to his bank account and got his balance, and there was $1 million
And 280.
and 280.
Boring question. Do you have to pay tax on that?
No,
he
you
didn't
wouldn't.
have to pay
Because
tax.
it's a win, because you won it.
Yeah,
So
and he had to complete certain challenges. I think
Sure.
there's certain things.
Right.
If you,
So when you tried to rig it and say to Trev,
Damn.
"Hey, Trev," you didn't know what the amount would be. You just said, "Hey, Trev."
No, I knew it was $1 million then.
Oh, you did
That's
know.
why I said
Right.
to him, if we both get to the end, I said to him, whoever comes second gives the other $100,000. Oh, that's not a bad deal.
It's a
Good
great
deal.
idea.
I would do that deal.
You are guaranteed money.
90%. You take 90%.
Yep. And then I made a few people cry. I didn't even make it to the final two. I was out.
If you had have known it was a mill, do you reckon, would you have done something different? Maybe some of the lines you whispered into girls' ears in hot tubs, maybe just back-pocketed those? Or
Yeah.
would you played the game better? Would you have played the game better?
Yes, I would have.
Okay.
But I never. You can't go in with a game plan. That's the thing, because you don't know how you're being perceived. This is the other thing, is you don't know how you're being edited up on the outside.
No.
All right, mate. All right, Matt.
Flying under the radar.
But what an amazing journey. No, but it is funny with Guy, the Guy one. Like, that's his first check.
Yep.
That's the start of his career. It's not the last one.
Unbelievable. Do you know what, MDG, I'm thinking?
Go on.
Maybe there's a podcast in it.
What?
Reality show regrets.
Oh.
Episode 1, Fitzy, what would you have done different in the house?
Oh, no.
And we go through all the reality shows.
You just call it My Journey.
My journey. Flying under the radar.
I think we have
Or
about
bad
11,
edits.
11 reality show podcasts.
Oh, we do.
on that.
We already do. I'm sorry about
No,
that.
but for a 21-year-old northern suburbs kid from South Australia,
Who wants a tinny?
to give him a $1 million check
Yeah.
and to see his face, that would have been a special moment.
Awesome.
And those racehorses that he bought. They'll win one day. I'm sure they will.
Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.